I just wanted to say thanks for the daring rescue. I had plans for Matsura. Well, it left us. So many things can go wrong out there. That's why I've been in Constellation so long. Just wait till we get... Sounds amazing, right? Reminds me of a time when I got stranded on a ship carrying tons of frozen foods. The captain allowed everybody to eat only the cookies since the meats were so expensive. So naturally, we floated around eating cookie globs for days. We factually did not. They're one of humanity's greatest achievements. Modern medicine, space travel, and cookies. Constellation is quite pro-cookie. Because, you see, speaking of which, I'm glad you joined Constellation. Well, I try to be welcoming to everybody who joins. Wait, no, don't tell me. You know, being a member of Constellation has given me a lot of opportunity. It's hard to imagine just who I'd be had I never joined up. I would have never done so many things, met so many people, and I never would have met Irvin. Or lost him. Irvin Madani was my husband. Yeah, he's gone now. It's not you, Captain. Irvin's been gone for over 20 years. Yeah, don't worry. I've ignored my feelings about Irvin's death since it happened. I'm just fortunate that Constellation has been... I mean, where else would I get to dodge space pirates? On that note...
I can't believe it.
Major Sanan, Dr. Walker.
You're in better shape than I expected, guys. Shouldn't take us long to get you back up to full fighting capacity.
This is good to hear. I was told there was a new threat on the horizon. I wish to learn more.
Percival will give you the full story.
Plus, get you dressed for the occasion.
Occasion? Where are we going?
Londinian.
Londinian. Doctor, I will require additional armaments.
That's the plan. Come on.
Captain, you're with me. Time to walk you through what we came up with. They'll have here there, but if I were you, I'd bring something with some stopping power. Just in case. You remember that creature we talked about before you went to Nira? Apparently, they were bloodhounds for Terramorphs. But when the UC ran low on synthetic foods during the Colony War, we thought they were harvested to extinction. But in the data, as you can see, what we're proposing is bringing them back. We'd breed populations of them, distribute them to human worlds, and then let nature take its course. Using a method that thousands of years of adaptation have already perfected. We could speed up their breeding process using... We even think that with some time and investigation, we find out how humanity spread them. Well, there is another option. A microbe. Something we could aerosolize. Let spread, and have it clean up anything with Terramorph DNA for us. It'd still take time to build, test, and distribute, but... Percival assures me that they're minimal. He'll be able to encode safeguards against mutation But the microscopic world has a tendency to behave in ways you can't always predict.
Certainly sounds like the lesser of two monsters. Means we're still dealing with monsters, though.
People have been making dragons out of unfamiliar species as long as there's been people. With either path, though, we're looking at a long-term commitment. And all routes are going... Terramorph cell lines we can breed quickly and consistently to test on. Or sharpen our microbes' tracking skills. Not the sort of things... But we think we found a lead. All paths lead to Londinian. It's dangerous, yes. And the last thing I want right now is for the UC to stick us with... Captain, you're... It's certainly not encouraged. It was the central hub for Asili's processing. But, and this part's exciting, the Terramorph... Meaning, there's a very good chance they're prey, which would also explain why no one ever suspected that planet as the Terramorph source world. Additionally, Londinian could very well be where the Terramorph saga began. Exactly what I was... Now, the use... We're cleared for access, but I'm gonna help Percival and Kaiser prep. But you need to know, Londinian? They'll have anti-Xeno gear for us at the base, but...
I'm all ears. Let's see what's out there.
Attention vessel, you have entered This world is off limits. Let me check my logs.
On knowing everyone on this world. Either that, or you're one deeply unlucky trespasser. Vanguard, eh? Brief said you were a... eclectic group. Ah, then this...
Commander Hatum.
No need for introductions, Major Saman. Dr. Walker, your reputation precedes you. As does the urgency of your mission. So... I'll get to it. Now, Londinian is one of the... It's with good reason my soldiers and I do everything we can to... Terramorphs are omnipresent. When Major Sanon's father bombed its spaceport. As such, we'll be providing you all with gear, information, and uploading municipal unlock codes to your rope, except one. Once you're on the other side of those barriers, do we understand each other? Precisely. I'll leave you to your preparations then. And I do believe there's someone waiting for you there, Captain. Now, once you're outside the base, though I can't... I hope you all find one. Robot, you're coming...
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Commander. Percival, you all set to hook into their comms tower?
Should only take a few minutes.
Percival will be scanning the city for our samples from here. All right. Head over to the armory and gear up. Heard you're going out there willingly. Damn.
Excuse me. Okay. Hello.
Word of advice while you're out there. Don't trust what the voices tell you.
You match our description. Make sure you had...
All set on your gear? Then let's get this show on the road. Kaiser? Percival, everything green on your ends?
I am ready.
Personal comm should be routed through Kaiser now.
copy that?
Roger, loud and clear.
Perhaps too loud.
Oh, you're a riot robot.
Kaiser, kick it off.
Unlock code transmitted. You may open the gate when ready.
Alright. On our way into the city. Percival, where are we heading?
Running the first sweep. Got one. A Sealy's. Not far. Old shipping yard just past the processing plant. Gene samples are probably in one of the containers.
Dominating. Must be one nearby, keeping it under its way. Let's put it down.
Tracking decent specimens is delicate work.
Safety's off.
No sign of a morph, though.
Your shipping yard's just beyond the processing plant. Cache with some goodies is towards the rear of the facility.
Kaiser, close enough for you to dial in the location of those samples from here?
Yes, they're faint, but I'm detecting multiple valid signatures. I have restored power to the containers.
Jackpot. Get down there and collect as many as you can.
It's everywhere.
You! Put it down! Put down the weapon or we shoot!
Nothing's gonna save you. Nothing's gonna save you.
Over here. Please. You have to help me. It's got me! It's got me! Where are you?
There it is! Open fire! Fire! Damn it!
All right, hand those samples over to Kaiser, and we can move on to finding the others.
Samples secure.
Nice work. Now, earlier scan picked up a valid Terramorph sample, but, well, it's in the spaceport. And the quick route there looks like it got blasted when the port did.
There are steam tunnels under the city, which will allow us to access the spaceport.
What do you... That's right. Kaiser, how did you know that?
I am not sure.
Percival, you see any better option?
Not from where I'm standing.
We've got our answer.
Access unlocked. We may proceed.
Kaiser, this flora. This is Lazarus plant, isn't it?
Confirmed.
You know, no one even realized it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells. Can't be cultivated anywhere but Londinian. Real hard. What's keeping you things warm? My God, look at it. A Lazarus in bloom. You know, we might be some of the only. What's happening? Captain, you seeing this? leeches are Terramorphs.
So, by consuming the Lazarus plant, they metamorphose into Terramorphs? Fascinating. And also terrifying, obviously.
You just saw that, right? That heat leech became a Terramorph. Heat leeches hide out in ships, sneak away after landing, and we just found out how Terramorphs move between planets. No, Lazarus plants can't grow anywhere but here, let alone blossom. Plus, if what we just witnessed was happening anywhere else, well, what we just saw, it must be some kind of alternate growth method. That I don't have an answer for right now. But if they share a genome, like most... the Asylees, we'll have to look into. Pretty major is right. The Lazarus plant. It's clearly an accelerant for the Terramorph. But that means, if anyone knew about this, they could... you could sneak a leech into a city, or even multiple leeches. Good God. The attack on New Atlantis, does this... But first, you'd...
Well, we're never gonna know if you don't catch that thing. Get after it!
We may proceed.
Go!
Shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti. The transformations on those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands. Captain, do you understand what it is we just stumbled on here? Exactly.
Oh boy. So we're talking a whole new...
Deploying alien life forms isn't exactly... makes some sense, actually. Tau Ceti was likely their first test. Ensure the big show, and the timing of that one. It couldn't have been just luck that it happened right when we were asking the cabinet. These attacks. They certainly were. Who could pull something like this off?
Let's save the discussion for when you all aren't standing in the universe's closest equivalent to hell frozen over. If we're gonna do anything to prevent...
Roger that. Kaiser?
The entrance is this way.
Anyone got ideas where we could get some extra juice?
Local power looks like it was controlled in the security office. Upper floor.
Captain and I can scout it out. Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
Roger that. I have restored power to the office entrance. You may proceed.
Hello, Captain. Let me carry that. Right. No worries.
There's the control panel. Still looks operable. Of all the things to survive. That's my father he's addressing. He was here? Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
Admiral! It just transformed. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe. Colonel, the troops that closed off the sewers after my evaluation, they're all in this facility.
Other than our casualties? Yes, sir.
Good. Get them into defensive positions around the spaceport. No one leaves. I'll send ships as soon as possible.
Thank God. None of us wanted to go down swarmed by those things.
That won't be your fate, Colonel. You have my word.
Transcription complete. Physical copy available.
An invisible weapon. He knew. He knew about the Lazarus plant. Grab that recording. We should talk. Vae Victis. He destroyed this place. He saw the potential of the plant as a weapon. He killed those people to...
A pawn with no ethics, no compassion, no humanity.
Yes. Wait. If the plant was used to trigger the attacks, I hate to say it, but I think your instinct about him might have been right. Good point. Kaiser, try now.
Guys, your sample, it moved. I'd be real careful out there if I were you.
That doesn't sound good. Eyes peeled.
at all of you. Got pretty frantic on the comms towards the end there. Can't be positive until we run some tests. Arguably makes things more feasible.
Agreed. Plus, I don't think you're gonna have to push real hard to get folks on board with cleaning up one of the galaxy's greatest pests.
But none of that's getting done without the samples. This... No, my connection might have gotten a bit fuzzy there.
That's what it sounded like.
Guess the old Admiral must have told someone what he learned.
It's a bit more complicated than that. Captain, he needs to know. Vae Victis is alive.
Alive? That can't be true.
Unfortunately for us all, yes.
So that means...
I believe that's exactly what that means. Look, Captain, Percival and we need to get these samples back to the lab. But Vae Victis is the only solid lead we've got. Since you're the only one who knows where he is... Whatever you can turn up is more than we have now. We'll all meet back at mast. Out. Best of luck, Captain.
When humanity left Earth, I bet most of them were worried we'd never find another planet like it again. I wonder how they felt when they landed on Jemison.